Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I have here for you a star granny square. As you can see, we're still going on with the theme of the granny squares. We're gonna need a 4mm hook, two type of yarns. I'm using silver and blue, tapestry needle and scissors, and that's all the materials that you need to do this gorgeous granny square. As you've seen in the previous video, I've done the sun and I've done it in yellow and blue. Today we are doing the, so don't miss that video to know how to do the sun. And coming up is the moon. Well, we're gonna start with a magic ring. You're gonna fold the yarn around your index finger, then you're gonna insert your hook on that loop and then pull. That's how you have a magic ring. You're gonna chain 3, and after you chain 3, you're gonna yarn over, insert it in the middle, pull. You have 3, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that means a double crochet. You're gonna make 14 double crochets in total, counting that the first 3 chains count as 1 double crochet already, which means by the time you finish this round, you're gonna have 15 double crochets in total. Okay, that's really important to make sure you understand that, because in the sun, as I explained in the previous video, go and watch it because it's really good and it's really simple to do. And here on the star, you need to make sure you have the exact stitches that I'm telling you, because when we start building up the next rows, especially the granny square, if you don't have the stitches that you need, it's not gonna turn up how it should. So please make sure you count all of your stitches and you are aware of where you are and where you're going, because it's extremely important that you do. Anyway, as I say, 14 double crochets worked. Once you've done that, you are going to close the row. And if you have no idea how to close the row, and if you have no idea anything that I'm saying about these stitches, because you're an absolute complete beginner, well, you're in luck, I suggest you pause this video, check my description box down below, and I have a list of how to do all the stitches in a much slower pace. So I suggest you go and watch that video first. For this type of design, you're gonna need to know how to do a magic ring, how to do chains, slip stitches, double crochets, and half double crochets and treble crochets. You're gonna need all of those stitches, so you can go and watch how to do all of that first and then come back, or hopefully watch my video and then pause, practice, and then try to do the stitches yourself. Okay, but I just wanted to say that I have tutorials prepared for that. Anyway, when we finish with our 14 double crochets, we're gonna chain 5, because we're gonna start creating the spikes of the star, which basically they are kind of like triangles. We're gonna work on the back of our chains. Is those little loops, those little mountains in between the chains. The chains, when you see them up front, they are V's. Okay, you will see a V, or if you turn around, you will see kind of like a hook connecting each V. That's where you're gonna work. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna work 1 single crochet, which is insert your hook, pull, you have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 1 single crochet, then yarn over, pull in the next one, and then yarn over, you have 3, yarn over now, pull through 3 of them, that's a half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, there we go. It might be a little bit tight, so make them a little bit loose, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, that's a double crochet. Then now you are going to, I made a mistake, yes, you're gonna roll twice over your hook and then yarn over, pull, you have 4, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's a treble crochet. Now you finish a whole spike of the star or a triangle, and comes the time to connect it with the circle, right? So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna skip 2 stitches, and on the 3rd one you're gonna do a slip stitch. So pull really tight and then go to that 3rd space and do a slip stitch in there. And now you are ready to do another pointy, spiky or triangle of the star. But again, I'm gonna repeat it, it's chain 5 on the back loop. You're going to work 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet and 1 treble crochet. That's the pattern. But first I wanted to hide my tail because I don't know you, I don't like to work with a million tails around me. I know a lot of people need it to know what is the front and the back of their project, and everything is really simple to know what is the front and back of your project, okay? You can see it on the stitches, and especially I like to see how is it gonna look by the end rather than be checking around how is it gonna be. So let me hide it and come back to you in a minute so I show you one more time how to do the spike. Remember to start again. We do 5 chains, then you're gonna work in the back of those chains, inserting your hook on the first one, and then grab the tail. You have 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over now, insert of the next one, yarn over and pull through that loop. You have 3, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops, yarn over, insert on the next one, yarn over and pass it through the stitch that you just inserted, it was a little bit tricky there. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, and then you have 4, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There you got it. And then what we're gonna do now, we're gonna skip 2 stitches. So that's the one worked, then you skip 2 more, yeah? Forget the one that you're working on. Insert it, take your yarn, then pull it for the both. There we go, and you finish. You have to finish this row with 4 pointy beads more, okay? So you have to have 5 pointy spikies in total by the end of this round. So keep going, pause the video here, and I see you in a moment to teach you how to do the granny square. Well, congratulations, now you know how to do a star. You can go now and use it for multiple projects if you want to. But remember that we're here to do a granny square. Well, so you're gonna grab your other yarn, in my case is the navy blue, and we're gonna be working on the back loops. As you can see here, I'm pointing them out in your project, and those is where we are going to be working, okay? I will always suggest you start working on the top peak of the star, same like when we did the sun. I suggest you that you worked on the spiky of the array, yeah? That was what I suggest, but as I said, those are the back loops that you have to work on. Are we gonna work on all of them? No, we're not, because we are going to create some stitches that are gonna build up the height enough to create a circle. So you're gonna go to the top of one of the spikes, and then you're gonna insert your hook on the top of the back loop of the spike. You're gonna insert there your slip stitch. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna insert that, chain 1, and then do a slip stitch on the same space. That first chain 1 doesn't count as anything more than inserting the yarn. I know a lot of people prefer to do a slip knot. I don't like it because you create a knot in there that is just not for me. After that, you're gonna skip one of the stitches, and then you're gonna go on the next one, yarn over, insert it, and then you're gonna yarn over and pull through 3 of them because you're doing a half double crochet, and you're bringing the tail with you because like that you're gonna hide the tail and secure it. You're gonna go on the next one and you're gonna yarn over and you're gonna do 1 double crochet. That, remember, was yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you're gonna yarn over again and you're gonna do a really special stitch which is called extended double crochet. Means you insert your yarn like usual. Now you're gonna yarn over, and then you're gonna pass it only through the first one, okay, and then now yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two more, and this is called the extended double crochet. Now in the connection between the two pointy beads down there, you're gonna do a treble crochet. This might be slightly harder to do, you know, because you don't really have much space in there to do the stitch, but pull your hook in. If you need to use a smaller hook to do this row, just for the purpose of being easier to insert it on the stitches, or make sure you've done a little bit loose your stitches, okay? Now on the next one, we're again gonna do another extended double crochet. That, remember, is like you're going to pass it first through the first stitch and then you do two pulls. After that, we're gonna do one double crochet. We are mirroring what we've done on the other side, so you're gonna do one double crochet. After the one double crochet, you're gonna do one half double crochet. So I'm doing the double crochet right now, and then straight away on the next one is one half double crochet. And now that you have finished all of your stitches, you're gonna go to the top of the peak of your star, and you're gonna do skip one and slip stitch in the top of the peak. So now you see how easy it is to do one side of the star. So right now, just to make you aware, we're building a sort of like a circle to make the star become a same shape, so then we can build up the square that we need for this round, okay? Because basically you cannot do this just by ignoring the fact that you have spiky beads and you cannot really do a square. So I'm gonna repeat one more time what you have to do. You have a slip stitch on the top of your spike. You're working only on the back loops, and you're gonna skip one, half double crochet, extended double crochet, treble crochet, mirror, extended double crochet, half double crochet, skip one, and slip stitch. Pause the video here and repeat this until you have done all of these stitches around the whole entire star, and I'll see you in a moment to teach you how to move on with your square. I'm going to show you a new technique that is going to help you hide where did you start and finish this granny square. So you're going to pull your yarn away from your project. You're going to turn it clockwise. You're going to hold really, really tight that yarn, okay? Before you turn it clockwise, you're going to insert it on the first stitch, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through two, and then yarn over, pull through two, holding it really tight until the last moment, and then you just created sort of a double crochet in there, and that, as I say, is going to save you from doing chains, and then they are not going to be visible, because believe me, on granny squares it's really, really obvious where you started and finished if you do that. Then you're going to yarn over, and then you are going to start the square of the square of the granny square. Jeez, I couldn't say it properly. Okay, so to start the corner, we are gonna do two treble crochets, then you're going to chain two, and then again you're gonna do two treble crochets again. That is one corner already done, okay? Keep that in mind. And then now, what do we have to do for the rest of the what are we gonna do for the rest of the stitches? It's going to be an extended double crochet. We're gonna do 2 times double crochets, then we're gonna do 3 times half double crochets. I hope I'm not going really fast. Here I am doing 1 half double crochet, another half double crochet. All of this that I'm saying is 1 per stitch, okay? Do not make increases on any stitch. So after you've done 3 times half double crochet, we're gonna do 2 times double crochet, and after you've done 2 times double crochet, you're gonna do 1 extended double crochet, and that completes one whole size of the granny square. And then comes the time to do the other corner. And how is the corner? Well, remember that it was 2 treble crochets, 2 chains, and 2 treble crochets. That is another corner. So that's how easy it is, round 1 of these granny squares. And then the only thing you have to do is repeat all of the amount of stitches that we've done in one side, and then copy them for the rest of the project. But I'm gonna repeat them for you again, don't worry. So you can take pen and paper right now, or write it down anywhere, or do it really slow by pausing. But you can see right now here is all done, okay? And I'm gonna repeat again. The corner is 2 treble crochets, 2 chains, 2 treble crochets. Then we have extended double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 times half double crochet, 2 times double crochet, extended double crochet, and another corner. And once you reach the end, you do a slip stitch on the first stitch that we created, and then you have, if you want to finish, in this case I finished here, but then I decided, because I did the star first before I did the other granny squares, I decided that I wanted to extend it. But if you want to, you can stop here, just because I thought my granny square will be a lot bigger. But then when I started doing the other ones, I realized that it was not big enough and it will not fit for the project that I wanted. So that's why you should know fast enough if you want to make the next one, which is gonna expand our granny square more. If you want it for a small project, you could just stop in here and don't do anything else, and then you will do like me, just hide your tails. I wanted to keep that in mind, that at the very beginning this granny square was intended to be smaller, but then it turned up to be a lot smaller than I thought. So let's move on to what will be row 2 on the, or row 3 actually, on the granny square. So don't fasten off, just wait a moment and I'll show you the result now, what you have to do for the next row. You're gonna repeat the extended double crochet that I showed you before, how to do it by rolling clockwise and everything. Then you're gonna go on the next stitch next to it, and you're gonna do a double crochet. This is a whole row of double crochets, and in this case for me I have to bring the tail with me, because obviously remember I fastened off and I'm starting all over again. You will not have this tail with you at all, okay? So you will just do like this. You're gonna start with a double crochet, and then you're gonna get to the corner. Before you reach the corner, there is an extra stitch in there you have to work. Do not forget that one if you want a perfect square, okay? Then in the corner, you're gonna do 2 half double crochets, 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. That's the corner. This is an entire row on double crochets right now, okay? Again, when you've done the corner, push your stitches to the side, and then you will see there is an extra stitch down there that you cannot forget. Believe me, I have forgotten many times, and my square has stopped being a square and started being curvy because I took those stitches away. And you don't want to have to be repeating stitches all over again because you forgot that one right behind your corner stitches, okay? So always remember, before and after your corners there should be a little stitch in there. And then right now the only thing you have to do is continue working double crochets all the way around your square. And remember, when you reach a corner is 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets, and keep doing double crochets until you reach the end. And that's where I'm gonna see you, and that will mean that we have finished our granny square. So look how easy and quick that was. I really hope you enjoy it. Once your project is finished, it should look like this, and then you just have to fasten off and hide away your tails, and that will just be the end of how to do a granny square. From here you can do as many granny squares as you want to, and if you're an absolute beginner and you're like, okay fine, I love this but I don't know what to do with this project, well, you can do cardigans, you can do dresses, you can do pouches, backpacks, tote bags, blankets. You can do hats as well. Yes, you can do hats. You can even do scarves. Scarves are easier when you do it all in one row, but why not? Here, as you can see, I finished my sun before. That's why I knew that I needed to make it bigger, okay? And by the way, next to it, I have the project that I'm gonna be sharing next week. And then this is my favorite new toy, let's say, on my business, which is this board where I can put all of my project, and it's just amazing to storage away multiple projects. But especially what I like the most is that this stretch your projects, and in this case for the Granny's Quest, that's really important when you're gonna put them all together, because you want to make sure that no matter what, even you do the same stitches, sometimes it don't look the same by the time you need to stitch them together. So this will expand them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.